Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. As always, we invite you to visit our website for more information about upcoming events and how you too can grow your business, start a business, connect with executives, CEOs, entrepreneurs, emerging leaders, and others. Again, visit the HoustonHispanicChamber.com for more details. Happy to have our guest on. She's been a community leader now for 14 years and has done a phenomenal job at Catholic Charities. She's none other than Cynthia Colbert. She's the CEO here in Houston. Again, Catholic Charities for the Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston. Cynthia Nunez Colbert, welcome and thank you for your service to Houston.
Thank you. It's been a great joy of my career to be here. So, and I'm leaving at the end of March, just saying. So, retirement's on its way.
It's not too big now, okay? I'm sad, but I'm happy for you. I still remember a phone call that you made as introducing yourself through mutual contact, and they said, "Oh, she's great. You know, we've got to welcome her to Houston." And you and I became fast friends, and you took on a huge position there at Catholic Charities, underwent all kinds of natural disasters, COVID, funding, you name it, you've dealt with it, and you've come out on top. Again, during some very tumultuous times, you've put together a great team. So now you leave a great legacy.
Thank you very much.
Charities and a well-earned retirement.
Thank you. Thank you. You are one of the first leaders that I met here in the Houston area. And I just want to also take a moment to thank you, Laura, for all that you not just do for the Hispanic Chamber, but really across the community. Everywhere I go, I know I've seen your hand at something, economic development, the sports area, and you've always been a ready advisor to people like me. And I want to thank you for your leadership. Because I said, if I could just speak like Laura just a little bit, I'll be a success. So thank you for all you do.
Absolutely. No, we're a small team here at this chamber, and everyone is doing heavy lifting, has multiple roles, because it's what's necessary for us to do our job as a non-for-profit and have influence and relevance in this great city. But we need partners in the community, non-for-profits, executives, corporations, also to make sure that businesses thrive. And again, Catholic Charities is an integral part to so much of this. And you've seen just the vast changes in your 14 years, right?
That's right.
So much has changed. The needs, I would argue to say, are even greater than when you started, Cynthia. So what is next for Catholic Charities?
Sure. Well, we're in the fourth year of the 5-year strategic plan. The biggest goal, we had 11 big goals, but I would say the biggest lift is to open a new family opportunity center at 9111 Jensen. It's in a greatly needed area. I think that we're going to be good partners to the community and to the management district there. The campaign is 25 million and we're about 15.3 committed. So we have a little bit more to go. And I'll say till I leave, but our groundbreaking will be in September of 26. Construction soon to follow. And I would say that achievement to our little pantry and center that we have now on Jensen, this will be 10 times, it's 60,000 square feet. We're going to co-locate all of our programs. And I would say it's a great opportunity to serve the community in a new way.
Yes. And as mentioned, your footprint has grown, the need has grown. What would you have to say to your staff, future staff, and professionals as you look back at your career, specifically just there at Catholic Charities? What messages would you like to convey to them?
Well, I think there's people in leadership and nonprofits. There's 3 things I've learned and I kind of hang on to. Number 1 is be reliable, right? Do what you say you're going to do. And if you can't do it for some reason, then you're upfront and transparent about it, right? So you have to be responsive to the community. And that's true for Catholic Charities and this agency and other nonprofits and business in a lot of ways. Responsive to the needs of the community so that you can grow, right? We don't want to be stagnant. We're always growing in some way. And then the third one is resilience. I know we talk about it a lot for disaster, but truly today's leader, one of the key components you have to have is to be resilient, to not just go with the flow when there are changes, but to actually not just survive, but thrive in the midst of change.
And not be afraid of change. Understand
Exactly.
in this day and age, there will be changes, even trying to anticipate that need for change, having people on your team that can acclimate to change and understand that they're today throwing the ball, tomorrow they're catching the ball, and then
Yep.
they're stealing base, right? And so,
Exactly.
and you've done that well, and you've had a lot of people that were there before you and are still there who have a real passion for
Mm-hmm.
charities. And so, especially to them, we say our thanks to them for their continued leadership. And, retirement, I think, is a celebration. And I'm so happy to see you smile so hard and have several months of travel planned. We recently held a webinar on retirement with some of our corporate sponsors and Linda Head, who was an executive at Lone Star, about planning, having an exit strategy, and
Mm-hmm.
celebrating this. So, what are some of the things that you have learned that you want to share with the audience as you now are moving into retirement?
Sure. Well, make sure you've done your financial planning. Very important, because you can't rely just on Social Security if that is part of your plan. So make sure that so for younger professionals, plan now, because sure enough, your retirement age will hit you, and you want to be ready for it. So that's one. I think it's okay to not have everything thought out, because if you're in a role like mine and yours, we're planning all the time. We have goals, we've got a schedule, and I think retirement is an opportunity to maybe unwind a little bit and then figure out sort of what the new schedule will be. I think it's also important to remember you still have purpose, even though you don't have the title of CEO or whatever your title was. You still have purpose and values and a reason to give back to the community in whatever way you choose. So don't just sit home. I would say I plan to volunteer. I'm not sure where yet. It might be with an animal, might be with, who knows? I might call you, Lauda. What can I do for the chamber? So I think giving back is still part of who I am. And so be aware of your purpose. And then finally, just get ready to, I think, enjoy a new phase of life. Spend time with your family and the people who matter in your lives. And I think we always feel like we never have enough time. Well, this is the opportunity to sort of dig down and be with your family and your husband or your family, your children, your grandchildren. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
And know that it's well earned and that you worked hard to arrive to this occasion. And as mentioned, that you're leaving behind a tremendous legacy of work and of lessons for the team that remains committed there and for the next leader that comes to Catholic Charities and to the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, that you guys have been great partners with us. And we found ways to support one another as women, as professionals, as an executive, and during some great times in the city and some tremendously difficult challenges. But you've served as a great leader, Cynthia, and I'm so glad that we connected 14 years ago. It went by way too fast, but very proud of you and looking forward to seeing some great photos in your ventures as a
Thank you.
retiree. So thanks again, Cynthia, and God
Thank you.
see you soon, my friend. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.